Oh, I know. I'm expecting the comments, and I'm expecting the you didn't keep Dan Marino? No, I didn't. I'll explain why I didn't, even though I do like the card. I do think he's a really good card in the game. I will explain. It's obviously a huge week with Team Diamonds. This is the best team in Madden. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? And welcome to another episode of the best team in Madden, where we go over a lineup update. We talk about the cards we added, the cards we didn't add. And I'm going to need you guys' help in this episode because there was obviously so many cards that came out. I'm not able to try them all. Not yet, at least. So we're going to have to figure that out. You guys, you think of a Team Diamond I don't have. Tell me about it. Let me know. This card is good. This card is garbage. Put it in the comment section. Super easy for me. Also, make sure you hit the like on the video and let's go. We'll start with the obvious. You saw us get Dan Marino. You saw us play with Dan Marino. You saw me say, I really like this card, but you don't see this card on the team. And the main reason why is the price. Now, I will say this. At the time I sold my Dan Marino, his price was totally capped out at 2 million coins. Okay? The price cap wasn't moving. I was watching it all day long and it wasn't moving. So I said, I'll sell him. I'll get my 1.8 million coins after tax. And if I want to buy him back, he'll probably be a little cheaper or something, right? And then shortly thereafter, EA said, oh, we'll fix that. Which then in turn kind of, screwed a lot of people out of coins. Sure, myself, but others as well, which is what I would care about more. So, and I'll say this, if Dan Marino's price was even more, I still would have sold him, right? As good as the card is, as great as Hot Route Master is, and he has the best release in the game, it's still too many coins for the card. Say, oh, you've got plenty of coins. We do have plenty of coins. That's the whole point. And the reason why I try to get as many coins as I can is so I don't have to open bundles later on in the year. I don't want to do that. So, Dan Marino was great. No card is worth 2 million coins. Let's get to that. Zach Wilson is still going to be our quarterback this week. Okay, no problem there. We all like Zach. We picked up Lael Collins limited edition. I believe we paid like $4 something for this card actually. And he's the best right tackle in the game. Right tackle is very sparse. I'll gladly take it whenever they pop up. May have bought more than one because that's normally what happens. And then we also got Lomas Brown replacing Tyron Smith. He is lighter. He's lighter, but he was basically better in every category, even though it's only a 1 overall difference. I believe it was like 2 strength, +1 in the pass block, power and finesse, and like 2 run blocks. So it was a little bit better. Like it is what it is, right? They're linemen. Do they really do that much in the game? No, but I also enjoy like having these new guys on the team, like new names and stuff. So to be different, we added Thurman Thomas instead of Deuce Staley. A lot of people, oh my God, I love Deuce Staley. All right, well, I looked at these cards. They're super similar, man. Go take a look for yourself. Thurman Thomas is just a lot cheaper. Now, Deuce is slightly bigger. They've got his card weight at 220, and Deuce is 1 faster, but I believe Thurman basically is kind of like up there with everything else. One of the big things that he actually does here, his route running is better, but I believe his pass blocking and all that is better too. We block our running back sometimes. But Thurman, I like the way he plays. He feels really, really nice on the field. Was able to use this card. He did have a fumble for me though, in like the first 20 carries. And I know like Derrick Henry for me has had like 200 carries and 1 fumble. So something to keep an eye on. If his weight is a problem because of that, maybe we got to go pick up Deuce. We'll find out. But we did have to get rid of Reggie Bush. We didn't have to get rid of Reggie Bush. We did get rid of Reggie Bush. I liked Reggie. He just Reggie didn't fight. We also picked up Andre Rison. Now we are running a partial Raiders team right now, so he's got Raiders chem, but he's obviously a Falcon in my heart. And it's a good card. It's a good card. It's a good card. We sold Calvin Johnson, though I think Calvin is absolutely amazing. His card gets very slow and very outdated very quickly generally, and that's the problem, and that's kind of what's going on here. We need all the speed we can get out here. Here we go, right? Obviously, Andre is it looks like a pretty good card. And I'm really excited to have him in Madden, right? I'm really excited to have him in Madden. He was going to be on my team regardless. I was going to use him regardless. So Calvin would have just found his way to the bench probably. Most likely. And that's an expensive card to have on the bench. So for our 12 AP that we are running on offense right now, we got Jerry with Route Tech and Slot Apprentice, Backfield Master, Slot Apprentice, Post Up, Inside Deadeye, and Gunslinger. Now I'd still do like Gunslinger a little more than Hot Rod Master because I can sort of get what I need with Hot Rod Master in 4 AP here, right? So it's not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of like a trade-off. It's a trade-off. It's a good trade-off. Maybe we'll get the guy at some point this year who's just like, you have to have him regardless. You pay whatever it costs. Offensively, obviously feel good running the Raiders on offense. Defensively, a couple changes here. I switched to start running the Bucs defense based on what I've learned from my friend Michael Skimbo. So a good place to learn there. We picked up Harold Landry. Now, when I saw this card and previewed, I was like, oh man, Harold Landry. But then I looked at the card and I was like, oh, Harold Landry. 89 speed linebacker with 94 finesse move. Harold Landry can play the game. Harold Landry can play. Okay. I want to use him a little bit more, but he can play. Okay. Now we're obviously using Derek Thomas still and Kevin Green if you saw last week's episode, but we also picked up Derek Johnson here. Again, I feel like we needed just better linebackers in general for some of that depth on kickoff. I know that's kind of a weird thing, but I like these cards. Really curious whenever Micah Parsons gets another card is what I want to see, right? But we picked up Derek Johnson and we picked up Jack Tatum, the Raiders Diamond, who is a 93 for us. He does get free safety as a secondary, but we don't need to put him there right now. Running unability here. The biggest thing I have seen from him is his height isn't really what I love. 5'10", and it's just I feel like there was at least one pass so far which I would have fully expected him to react to, and he didn't. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. But he's obviously fast. His zone coverage, his hit power, all that is very good. His block shed in of 81 is also very good. Again, the height is always going to be a problem with some of these cards. That's why I looked at someone like Aaron Glenn and I just said no. The rest of the defense actually really stayed the same. Okay. It did. We still got Mike Haynes and Buchanan and Roll and Dawkins and all that. Warren Sapp. Now we did pull Leroy. I did sell Leroy because I think Warren Sapp is just a wrecker in this game. I don't know why, but Warren Sapp just seems to wreck. I know his speed is low, but everything else on this card just plays well. I don't know. We obviously still have Reggie Nelson and Diablo in our sub linebackers, and I am trying like super pass rush AP still. Okay. Cam gets out of my way for 0. Harold Landry, defensive rally and speedster. Speedster, unpredictable defensive rally. Run stopper, and then speedster, unpredictable defensive rally. Now, I don't know if defensive rally stacks this way. I don't know. I feel like I get a lot of pressure on 3rd and 4th down doing this. I should probably look at that, see if I can figure that out. I'll make a conscious effort there, but I wanted to try just stacking this all completely. You know, adding pass rush points to all linemen on 3rd and 4th down. Well, I guess we're adding 3 potentially, and that's got to be good. You want to get off the field, right? And you don't actually have a lot of 3rd and 4th downs in the game anyway, but still, that's the idea. Specialists, again, nothing crazy here. We go Thurman Thomas is our third down back. Derrick Henry is still our power back. Reggie Nelson and Mr. Diablo down here. And again, Kevin Green, Derek Thomas, Warren Sapp, Harold Landry, because now we're using 4 pass rushers basically at all times. Now, I would like a bit more of a jack of a trades type card, potentially. But we'll see if that ever happens or comes out. Who knows? Again, Raiders on offense, Buccaneers on defense. The defensive scheme is Skimbo's scheme from Madden Turf. The offense is my scheme from MaddenTurf.com. If you guys want any of those or a membership there, go check it out. Use code CC, save yourself some money, right? And then obviously our strategy cards are all done. And then they inactivated or deactivated, I guess, the Superstars one. I don't know why they did that, or Ultimate Kickoff one. Again, whatever. It was nice to have that extra speed on those cards. And again, Calvin, Sean, that was helpful for them. Now you don't get that anymore, so it kind of brings them down a notch too, which is why it was easier to kind of say like, we'll get rid of Calvin for Rison. I like this team. I like the way they play. The only problem with this team is the guy on the controller. That's it. I feel like I've played so well lately, but I will tell you guys this: I feel there's like something missing in my game, like really, really small, that I need to work on. I understand that. I know that. I don't really know what that is. Right, but there's obviously something, because a lot of these games that I used to win in the situations, I'm not. So I don't blame the team at all. The team's obviously done everything I asked them to do. I really love the difference in names that we really get to use. Like, you get to use a different quarterback, a Thurman Thomas, Andre Rison, even Devin Hester is an actual card in the game. Using a Harold Landry, you know, it's kind of neat. Mike Haynes, new name, actually using a defensive tackle. So there's some things about this game that are nice, and they let you use different cards. But that is the best team in Madden. Let me know what you guys think, and especially what other diamonds you feel like are really, really good. Like really, really good. Like, don't give me like, this card's okay. I don't care about okay cards. I want great cards only. I will see you guys soon. Be great. I love you. I'm out. Peace.